Yes, in the last lecture, we have learned about the subject, predicate. Okay, I hope you understood this, what is subject and what is predicate. Okay, and after that, we have started our kinds of sentences. Okay, in shortly, I will revise first two kinds of sentences, and after that, I will continue the next type of sentences. Okay, so first one, we have learned about the declarative sentence. Okay, there are four kinds of sentence. First one, declarative sentence, which we call the statement also. Then interrogative sentence means question sentence. Then imperative sentence means command sentence, and exclamative sentence means exclamation. Okay, while explaining this, explaining about the kinds of sentence, I told you that declarative sentence always end with the full stop or period. Okay, so what is declarative sentence? The declarative sentence, declarative sentence means the telling sentences. Okay, we can say that is telling sentences. Okay, if you have to give any information, if you have to tell something, okay, that is declarative sentences. Okay, so see here, declarative sentence always end with the full stop. Okay, what is declarative sentence? Declarative sentence make statement. Okay, they tells us something, they gives us information, and they normally end with the full stop. Okay, the informative sentences and telling sentences which are end with the full stop, that is declarative sentences. Okay, so see here, what is the word order of the declarative sentence? We have in the declarative sentence, the word order is subject and verb. Okay, subject, verb, and predicate also we can say, subject, verb plus complement we can say. Okay, and they have two form, that is positive form and negative form. Okay, so see the sentences here. He runs. Okay, so in this sentence, okay, he runs. Okay, so in this sentence, he is subject. In this sentence, he is subject. Okay, he is subject and run is verb. Okay, so see here, word order, first subject and after that verb. Okay, and at last there is a full stop. It is very important to identify the declarative sentence, that there is a full stop at the end of the sentence. Okay, now see, see this example. The sky is blue. Okay, the sky is subject. Okay, then is verb. Okay, and after that there is a complement we can say. Okay, subject, verb plus complement, it is also the word order of the declarative sentence, and at last there is important, that is full stop. Okay, now next see, he loves pizza. So in this sentence, he is subject. Okay, the sentence start with the he is subject. Okay, loves is verb and pizza is object or complement. Okay, so see, as subject plus verb. Okay, so what is declarative sentence? Declarative, how to identify the declarative sentence? First we have to identify the order of the word, that is subject and verb. Okay, and after that at the end there will be full stop. Full stop is very important in the declarative sentence. Okay, now next one is the declarative sentence always informative sentence, means they always gives the information. Okay, they are the telling sentences. Okay, so these all thing uh, you have to help to uh, identify the declarative sentence. Okay, now see, next one is interrogative sentence. Okay, so see here. Interrogative sentence means what? I told you that interrogative sentence means question sentence. Means, see, in the declarative sentence, you have to find out that at the end there is a full stop. Okay, and here in the interrogative sentence, at the end there is a question mark. Okay, it is the identification of the interrogative sentence. Okay, so see, interrogative sentence, interrogate or ask question. Okay, interrogative sentence, interrogate or ask a question. Okay, these are direct question and they are punctuated with a question mark. Okay, means they always end with the question mark. Okay, so see here, there is a word order of the interrogative sentence. I explained you that there is two types of interrogative sentence, which is started from the WH word and the verbal word. Okay, so what is WH word? WH word means word means that the word started from the WH, means what, where, okay, whom, whose, how. Okay, so these are the WH word which we use to ask the question. Okay, so see here, what is verbal question? Okay, verbal question means whenever you will get the answer in only two words, that is yes or no. Okay, these are questions which may be answered with the short yes or no, and they began with the auxiliary. Which auxiliary? Such as is, are, then was, were, have, had, will, shall, then can, must, might, would, should. Okay, so they always start with the auxiliary. Okay, so verbal sentences or yes no sentences always start with the auxiliary, and WH question sentences always start with the WH word. Okay, so see here, there is examples for you. See here, that is first example, do you like coffee? Okay, so see here, in this example, do you like coffee? So at the end, first we have to see that there is a question mark. Okay, means it is a question sentence. Okay, now we have to see that the type of the sentence, it is verbal question or it is WH word, WH question sentence. Okay, so see here, in this sentence, can you find out there is any WH word? No, there is no any WH word, but the sentence start with the do. Okay, so see here, in this sentence, the sentence starts with the do. Okay, so see word order of the sentence. First there is a verbal word. Okay, verbal question word, that is do, means it is the auxiliary. Okay, so first the verbal question started with the auxiliary, you know. After that we have to add subject. Okay, so which is subject here? That is you. Okay, then after that we have to add verb. Okay, so which is verb here? That is like. Okay, and after that there is a object, and last one there is a question mark. Okay, so it is the word order, or we can say it is the formula of the interrogative question. Okay, so word order should be first there is a if the question started with the auxiliary, like do you like chocolate, do you like coffee, do you have any brother. Okay, so these kind of sentences, this kind of question always start with the auxiliary. Okay, and we get the answer only in the two words, that is yes or no. Yes, I like chocolate. Yes, I like milk. Okay, no, I don't like milk. That type. Okay, so see, word order should be first auxiliary, then subject, verb, and object. Okay, now see WH word question. Okay, so WH question word WH question always start with the WH word. Okay, so see here. Next sentence. Why did you go? Okay, so in this sentence, see the word power. First WH word is there, that is why. Okay, so WH word. Now see did. Did is a auxiliary. Okay, then subject. Subject is you. Okay, and after that there is verb, that is go. Okay, so word order should be in this format. You have to always ask the question. First there is WH word or verbal word. After that there is a auxiliary. Okay, so if in the question there is a WH word, then auxiliary is important. Okay, so when there is a WH word, then you have to put that auxiliary, then subject, and then verb. Okay, and after that remaining sentence you can put. Okay, so and at last there is a question mark. Question mark is very important in the interrogative question sentence, interrogative sentences. Okay, so see here we have learned about the WH word question and verbal questions. Okay, so WH question always start with the WH words such as what, who, whom, whose, which, where, when, why, and how also. Okay, now see here, what is his address? Okay, where do you live? Whose are these books? How long have you been working here? Okay, so these all are the WH questions. Okay, now see yes no question. Yes no question means questions which may be answered with a short yes or no. Okay, and they began with such kind of auxiliary, that is, am, are, then was, were, have, has, had, then will, shall, may, might, would, should, can. Okay, with this auxiliary they began. Now see, was he stay there? Yes, he stay there. No, he do not stay there. Okay, must you go there? Yes, I must go there. Shall we go there? No, we shall not go there. Okay, so this kind of sentence is the verbal sentence or yes no sentences, yes no questions. Okay, now see next one is imperative sentence. Okay, so what is meant by imperative sentence? Imperative sentence is a command sentence or order sentence. Okay, so in your home also, if you have a younger sister, okay, so little sister or small sister, then sometimes you can say just bring a glass of water, give a glass of water, or open the door, shut the window, shut the door. Okay, like that order you also gives to your smallest one. Okay, so see here, that is means you are talking in the imperative sentence. Okay, so imperative sentence means the command sentence, or we can say order sentence, and it is also end with the full stop. See, don't confuse in the declarative sentence and imperative sentence. Okay, imperative sentence always start with the main verb. Okay, or base verb. See, drink, go, come, sit, then stand. Okay, so like that. Okay, so see here, imperative sentence always start with the base verb or main verb, and there is a full stop at the end. Okay, and there is no subject in the sentence. There is no subject in the imperative sentence. Okay, so usually we understood that the you pronoun you is the subject. Okay, usually you is the subject of imperative sentence. Usually we understand that you is the subject of the imperative sentence. That's why there is no necessity to write it. Okay, so see, usually you is the subject. Okay, now see here, what is imperative sentence? Okay, imperative sentence give a command. They tell us to do something and they end with the full stop. Okay, and what is the order of the imperative sentence? They always start with the base verb, or we can say that is main verb. Okay, then note that there is usually no subject because the subject is understood, it is you. Okay, got it? Imperative sentence can be positive or negative, and see some how examples here. Okay, so see, first positive sentence and then negative sentence. Okay, so see here, positive sentence, give her coffee. See here, give is a main verb or base verb. Okay, so see in this sentence, give is a main verb or base verb, and the sentence, imperative sentence started with the give. Okay, so after that there is a her, and it is in the objective form, give her coffee, and after that there is object. Okay, so what is the imperative sentence here? Someone is giving that telling someone or giving the command, giving the order that give her coffee. Okay, now see, negative sentence always start with the start with don't. Okay, so don't give her coffee. Okay, not to give her coffee. Okay, so here in this sentence, the first negative sentence started with the do not, and after that there is a main verb, and after that there is a subject and object. Okay, so I hope you understood that imperative sentence always start with the main verb, always start with the main verb. Okay, and at the end there is a full stop. Okay, so see here, there are some examples. First example, preheat the oven. Okay, so in this example, the sentence started with the base verb or main verb, that is preheat, and it is the instruction. Okay, someone is giving the instructions that preheat the oven. Okay, now see, use oil in the pan. Okay, use oil in the pan. In this sentence, use is the main verb. Okay, use is main verb and base verb. Okay, so see, use oil in the pan, it is also instruction. Now don't eat all cookies, it is request or demand. Okay, don't eat all cookies. Okay, so here the sentence, this sentence is negative. Okay, and it is started with the don't, means do not. Do not, after that there is a main verb. Okay, do not eat all the cookies. Now next sentence, stop reading the dog from the table. Okay, so see here in this sentence, the sentence started with the stop. Stop reading the dog from the table. Okay, now see, next is invitation. Okay, in this sentence we can say the invitation, it is the invitation sentence. Okay, come out with us tonight. So sentence is started with the main verb and there is a full stop at the end. Okay, come out with us tonight. Okay, it is the invitation. Now see, it is also request sentence we can say, because it started with the please. Okay, please join us for dinner. So in this sentence, it is the request sentence and also invitation we can say. Okay, so it is the request sentence also, because there is a requesting word, that is please. Okay, so please join us for dinner. Okay, whenever you have to put that please, that kind of word. Okay, so you have to put before the verb it. Okay, please join us for dinner. Now see, next one is choose. Okay, so it is also main verb, that is base verb. Choose the Irish wolfhound, not the German shepherd. Okay, so it is advised that choose that kind of dog, not that kind. Okay, it is the advice sentence. Now see, wear your gold necklace with that dress, it is also advice. Okay, so see here, wear is a main verb and the sentence started with the main verb. Okay, wear your gold. Okay, so see, imperative sentence always started with the main verb and they gives an order, request or command or make an appeal or a suggestion. Imperative sentence always gives an order, okay, then request or command or make an appeal for or a suggestion. Okay, it usually does not begin with the subject but directly with the base verb, and the subject usually you is understood. Okay. Now see, next type is exclamatory sentence. Okay, so exclamatory sentence are like a declarative sentence in that they make a statement instead of asking a question. Okay, but their main purpose is to express strong emotions. Okay, so whenever we have to express strong emotions, our feelings, surprises, at that time we talk in the exclamatory sentence. Okay, means when we have to show the surprise. Oh, okay. Uh, if we have to show that sadness, then alas, we can say, okay, we use that kind of word to express ourselves. Okay, so exclamatory sentence expresses some sudden or strong feelings. It always end with the exclamation mark. Okay, it is always end with the exclamation mark. Okay, so usually word order of the sentence is sometimes the exclamatory sentence started with the what, or sometimes it started with how. Okay, so see here, and sometimes the exclamatory sentence started with the exclamatory word that oh, alas, okay, hooray. Okay, so whatever you have to express in the sentence, you can put the type of word, type of exclamatory word in the sentence. Okay, and see here, there are some examples of the exclamatory sentence. First, we will see the word order, okay, of the exclamatory sentence. So first one, the sentence started with the what. Okay, so see, what a liar he is. See examples and see word order also. So in this example, the first the word started with the what. Okay, so what here is the adjective. Okay, what a liar. Okay, so that is noun. Okay, then subject is he, and after that verb. Okay, it is. Okay, so see, in this sentence, he is means subject and verb at the end of the sentence. See here, at the end of the sentence, and there is a exclamation mark at the end. Okay, so what you have to observe, what you uh, whenever you have when you will write the exclamation sentence, so see, sometimes you will write the subject and verb, okay, at the end. When the sentence will start with the what and how, at that time if there is subject and verb in the sentence, then you will write it at the end. Okay, and after that there is a exclamation mark. Okay, so see, and just note down that what is the word or order of the exclamatory sentence. Okay, so see here, next sentence which is started from how. Okay, same word order is here, same word order. How is the adjective or adverb. Okay, after that you need to put that subject and verb. Okay, so see these and note down these both the word order. Okay, and look at the example which is started from the how. Okay, so see here, how exciting the movie was. Okay, so in this subject, see, first the movie is the subject, and was is the verb. Okay, so see here, how is the exclamatory word. Okay, how exciting the movie was. Okay, so here for showing the excitement, for showing the information about the movie, that word is, here they put the word that is exciting. Okay, so it is also okay. So see here, whenever we need to explain our emotions, our feelings, okay, we always talk in the exclamatory sentence. And whenever we have to express a sudden our feelings, sudden uh, our feeling and strong emotions, okay, at that time we use exclamatory sentence. Okay, sometimes uh, if we if we have to show that happiness, okay, then we say that if you just if you won in the game, any match, okay, so at that time you say hooray, I won the match. Okay, so hooray is a word, is an exclamatory word. Okay, so you are showing, you are expressing your happiness there. Okay, so if you have to show the sad feeling, that at that time you said that alas. Okay, so alas is the exclamatory word. Okay, so now see here, there are some examples for you. Okay, of the exclamatory sentence. Okay, so see, we will see the example which is started from the WH word, that is what and how. Okay, so see this example, what a cute puppy. Okay, so see in this example, what. Okay, so see here, what is a exclamatory word, what a cute puppy. Okay, so here there is no subject and verb. Okay, so we can say that the subject is it, because puppy is there. Okay, it is. Okay, so see here, what a cute puppy, and at the end there is exclamation mark. Okay, so see, exclamatory sentence or sometimes start with the what, and sometimes start with the how, and sometimes starts with the exclamatory word. Okay, now see, see last example, how fast you run. Okay, so see in this example, how fast, sentence started with the exclamatory word, that is how. Okay, how fast you run. Okay, and at last there is a exclamation mark. Okay, so how to identify the exclamatory sentence. Okay, so see, sometimes in the exclamatory sentence you will find out that exclamatory word. Sometimes you will find out that you have to find out that what or how. Okay, and at last there is a exclamatory sign is present or not. Okay, now see, today we have learned about the 4 kinds of sentence: declarative sentence, then interrogative sentence, then sentence, and exclamatory sentence. Okay, now see, affirmative sentence and negative sentence. What is affirmative sentence and what is negative sentence? Okay, so see, what is affirmative sentence? Affirmative sentence means the positive sentence. Okay, affirmative sentence gives positive information. Affirmative sentence means positive sentence, and negative sentence means the sentence which is giving the negative information. Okay, so affirmative sentence is positive sentence which is giving positive information. Negative sentence is negative sentence which is giving the negative information. And see, negative sentence contains words of negation such as no, not, neither, none, never. Okay, and sometimes it shows, okay, sometimes it shows that the short form, that is apostrophe and apostrophe t. Okay, see example, don't. Okay, so don't means what? Do not. Okay, so do not, we put here not, but what is the contrast from what is the short form? That is don't. Okay, so sometimes for showing the negation, for sometimes the negativity in the sentence, we put that short form and apostrophe t and join and we join it to the auxiliary. Okay, don't, must, can't. Okay, so like that. And affirmative sentence, that is a positive sentence. Okay, it gives the positive information. Okay, so see, this is false. Okay, this is false. Now tell me, is it affirmative sentence or positive or negative sentence? This is false. So students, it is the affirmative sentence. It is, the sentence is giving the positive information that the thing is false. Okay, now see, if we have to convert this is false, this sentence in the negative sentence, okay, but we don't have to change the meaning. Okay, so at that time what we will do, we will convert this false in the opposite form. So what is the opposite form of false? That is true. Okay, so this is false means this is not true. Okay, so when we have to convert the affirmative into negative, at that time we will put not. Okay, but what is important, at that time we need to use that opposite word. Okay, so this is not true. Okay, see another one example over here. Next, hurry up. Hurry up. First, see, hurry up, it is the imperative kind of sentence and it is in the positive form. Okay, so if you have to change this sentence into negative, so what you will do, you will put, because it is the imperative sentence, and when we have to convert the imperative sentence into negative form, at that time we always put the don't. Okay, so if you will write don't hurry up, then meaning will change, but we don't have to change the meaning. Okay, we have to keep same meaning. So see here, hurry up means, hurry up, what is the opposite of the hurry up? That is don't waste time. Okay, hurry up, don't waste time. So see, we, whenever we have to translate this sentence into negative form, then we will put don't, and after that waste time. Okay, so see, one thing to me, that is the meaning change or not? The meaning is not changed. So see, hurry, what is the meaning of don't waste time? That is also hurry up. Okay, don't waste time and hurry up, both the meanings are same. Okay, now see, hurry up means don't waste time and don't waste time means hurry up. Now see another one example, that the topic will clear. Okay, so this is the only explanation. Okay, see another one example, this is only explanation. Okay, so see here, this is the affirmative kind of sentence, the sentence is giving the positive information. Now we have to translate this sentence into the negative form. So how to negate, how to do this? So see, this is the only explanation, means there is no other explanation. Okay, there is no other explanation. So see, both in both the sentence the meaning is not changed. Okay, there is no explanation means there is only explanation. Okay, so sometimes you have to you need to add opposite word, sometimes you need to add other, sometimes you need to add some different meaning. Okay, so see here one example, we have learned that hurry up, don't waste time. So sometimes you need to add that auxiliary plus not. Okay, so what is the if in the question just come, just don't change the meaning of the sentence. You have to write the sentence in you have to write the sentence in negative sentence with the same meaning. So at that time what you will do, you will not add any sorry, you will add opposite words. Okay, and you will add also negative word, that is not, no, neither, nothing. Okay, so today we have learned about the kinds of sentences. Okay,